was, as he was the first one coming into the picture there. Now, if I was to make a quick turnaround, if Mililani happens to be on the short end tonight, what do you see in that game if they play St. Louis?
Mililani's going to do what they do. They throw the ball. They
Mic check.
They'll run when they want to, but offensively they want to throw the ball. They're very precision-like, and then they're going to have to stop St. Louis's vertical game.
All right, everyone, we are going to have second half action. I'm Robert Rabideau, again, Coach Kaliani, Ryan Nagano, Chaz Mihar, my floor director. We'll see you in the second half, everybody.
Hey, it's car giveaway time with Tony Group and Spectrum OC16. The crowd loves this. There's something synonymous with the OIA championship game. It's the car giveaway. This year, we're going to find out more about this one because it is a Tony Hyundai, and I had one just like this. But before we talk to the Tony Group, I wanted to get some of these people on because when we pick the actual winner, some might not get on TV if we get the winner early. So I want to make sure everybody gets a little airtime all the way to the very end. In fact, I know that guy from Kaneohe, my hometown. So some people were chosen by coming to the game. Others were chosen because they went to test drive at the Tony Group. So when it comes close to the OIA championship game, go test drive. So next year you can win the car. We do this every single year. And then we got help from the cheerleaders. They're holding the XCast, Spectrum XCast secret boxes, and they were chosen, I think, the seniors of Mililani, and by attendance and other factors, Kahuku got to pick them, and they got to represent and be here with the boxes. So let's get right away with this. Talk to Alan Capello, General Sales Manager with Tony Hyundai for Honolulu NYPO. How do you feel?
Oh, great. Hey, on behalf of President Mr. Stan Masamitsu and the rest of our Tony Group employees, I want to congratulate the OIA on another fantastic football season. Also, Spectrum OC16, as you continue to bring quality high school athletics to our living room, and I'm sure our community appreciates you folks. So, first of all, I have Mr. Dennis Ferreira. He's our sales manager at Honolulu Hyundai Baratania, and Mr. Henry Murillo, who's Hyundai's #1 salesperson in the state.
Tell us real quick, Henry, about the car we're giving away behind us.
Okay. Yeah, Tiny, we're giving away tonight a brand new Hyundai Tucson SE. As you can see, it's a beautiful car.
I had the same one. I never had any problems with it. I swear to God, it's the best. Okay, let's give away the car right away with help from our OC16, Spectrum OC16 staff. and our guys who are in line. Where'd you sign up to be a contestant here?
We actually signed up and got a car from you guys about 2 weeks ago down at the Tony Group.
All right, well, maybe you can get another car for your wife, right?
That's correct.
Jeremy Hawkins, what area are you from?
New Orleans.
Oh, okay. Out-of-town guest here. Pick a secret XCast number.
Number 3.
Number 3. She's going to walk up to you and open it, and let's see what we got here. It might say a car wash. Might say you're a winner. It's a free car wash. That's okay. You can. It rains in New Orleans, too. Let's bring our next contestant up. Keep moving up, guys. Oh, she's got a red shirt on. And she's loud. That means she's from Kahuku. Your name?
My name is Diloma Savao.
Okay, are you ready to pick a number?
I am.
You got the fans behind you.
Definitely. Happy birthday, Emma Tongiai, number 4.
All right. She was born on the 4th? Okay, it's her birthday on the 4th. Let's see what it is. From Spectrum XCast, it's a car wash. That's okay. Give her a car wash. You can re-gift that. How's it, brother? This is Gilbert?
Yes. Yes.
From where?
Evo Beach.
So you came for the first game to watch Campbell?
Yes.
Were you happy?
It was a good game.
And you got chosen to pick a car, perhaps, right? Your favorite number?
Number 5.
Ooh, that's my number 2. Come on up, number 5. Let's see if we get a win here with Gilbert. And it is the winner! Oh, holy cow! Yes. Who did you want to thank again?
Jesus.
Okay. Usually it's going to Disney Road. Now you're going to heaven.
Yeah.
Hey, so what made you pick number 5?
To be honest, 19 was supposed to be my number because that's what I told my boy.
Right.
But 9 was not my number because my son played for Ever Beach.
I still don't know why you picked number 5, but that's okay. That's the winner, bro. Come, let's go walk over to your car. Let's take a picture. Like you smile at home. Woo! That's what you won. Can you believe it?
I was lucky.
I hope you need a car. You're not going to sell it, right?
No.
Okay. We've had that happen before. We don't want that to happen. So this is going to be yours. Thank you, cheerleaders, for helping out from Kahuku and Mililani. This is a beautiful car. Get inside. I had the very same one. Let's see what you look like in there. All right, Gilbert, nice and comfortable. What do you do for a living?
I work Grace Pacific.
Oh, man, so you work hard every day, right?
Pays the money.
Now you got a nice car. Who's going to get this one in your family?
I think the boss.
Your wife.
Right.
Hey, congratulations, bro. I'm going to have the Tony Group set you up after, let you know how to pick this up, all right? All right, I want to get the Tony Group one more time up with us. Alan, thank you very much again for this. Another year, another car giveaway. Can we expect this again? No pressure on you and Stan, but we need this again next year.
Absolutely. We'll be back next year.
All right. Thank you. And President Stan Masumitsu, the real president who's in town, right? Congratulations. Thank you, Gilbert. We'll get some photo opportunities here. What a great halftime. We got an early winner. We can all go get some snacks at the concession stand. You guys can go bathroom, relax, and come back for the second half with Mililani and Kahuku. Back upstairs to the Spectrum OC16 staff.
champion is not easy. It takes focus, dedication, and above all, a cool head. But you know, retirement has its benefits. I love my Fujitsu.
Good evening and welcome to the second half of our championship game here. The OIA championship game between the Mililani Trojans and the Kahuku Red Raiders. I'm Robert Rabbity bringing you play-by-play action. And joining me on color tonight is the coach, Kale Ane, as well as Chaz Mihara. Coach, the start of the first half basically has been Mililani dominating, I guess you could say, most of the first half.
Yeah, Mililani played really well. Offensively scored 3 touchdowns against a great defense from Kahuku. Kahuku answered with a late TD to make the score 21-14 now. So expect a great second half.
Absolutely. And Chaz basically put this is the last puzzle, so to speak, in the open division as well as the state tournaments, as we have, I guess you could say, 2 tournaments already set. This will make the last piece of that open division tournament.
Well, yeah, indeed. The winner of this game is going to go ahead and play the loser of the last game, which was Waianae. Correction, the winner was Waianae. And then the winner of this game is going to have that other slot filled with the other state tournament.
Absolutely. The loser actually will play St. Louis in that nighttime game, which is going to be exciting. And the winner will, again, like you said, will play Waianae. And, you know, gentlemen, this will be an exciting second half as 2 more quarters to go, and we will crown a new OIA champion, Coach.
Nope, they're going to go right to the very bitter end. They're going to fight right to the end. So looking forward to a great second half and a lot of excitement.
And Makana Singh set to kick off for Mililani. Back to receive, I believe, is number 10. That's Mickey Ayu set to receive. And, Coach, here we go. 2 more quarters to go.
Yeah.
And the kick is high and deep. And it goes into the end zone. And that is the customary Hawaii High School touchback. And they'll have it 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Yeah, first down tonight for Mililani. So nice job.
And basically, this has been, I guess you could say, Soji Mayaba in the first half. He had 120 yards passing with that 1 touchdown. But again, he also had that 31-yard touchdown run, which was the keys for Kahuku scoring here in that first half.
Yeah, very dangerous. A runner makes things happen. Mililani needs to do a better job keeping him contained inside and not letting him get outside the tackle box.
All right, Soji Mayaba returns as the quarterback. He has 4 wide receivers. Enoch Nawahine is the setback, and the ball is handed off to Nawahine. He gets up to the line, and he gets met immediately by a sea of white. Not 1, but 2, I guess, Trojans make the tackle, led by Ezra Sabe making the stop.
Yeah, very strong inside presence. They're not going to allow anybody to run inside on them. He's trying to break it here, but there's nowhere to run at all.
And they will say he actually got 1 yard out of that, so it makes it 2nd and 9, ball at the 21-yard line. Mayaba in the shotgun, waiting to snap from center. He again play action. Ball is caught, and I guess you could say he gets met immediately right away there.
Yeah, very dangerous throw. Defender was right there.
That was Kainoa Crimson on the reception there. Making the stop for Mililani was number 14. That was Lombard making the stop. Makes it 3rd and 4, ball at the 26-yard line. Mayaba in the shotgun. It trips off to the near side this time. Mayaba looks to his right and is caught by Alapa, and he gets up to, they're going to say, the 36-yard line before he's pushed back. And Kahuku fans are booing, and we are going to have a late flag as perhaps maybe a personal foul maybe on Mililani.
Yeah, you never see personal fouls. I didn't see anything too outrageous, but they kept wrapping him up, so I think the officials felt they needed to make a call.
Chaz, this has mostly been a penalty-free with our all-star crew in this game. And let's be seeing what the call
personal
is.
foul, 21 defense, 15-yard penalty added onto the run, first down.
And referee Wade Miranda says first down.
And they're at midfield right now.
Absolutely. As there you take a look at the replay. And
they kept wrapping him up, and must have been a whistle there, but we couldn't hear it.
And that is the first Hawaiian Bank first down. First and 10. This time ball spotted at Mililani, 48-yard line. Mayaba in the shotgun trips off to the far side. We have Alapa to the near side here. Nawahine the setback. Waiting the snap from center. Ball is handed off to Nawahine. Gets to the outside. Gets up to about the 46-yard line. Making the stop is number 48. That is Santos making the stop.
Yeah, here's the replay. Every time Enoch gets the ball, it looks like he's going to break it for long yardage. They keep bouncing him out, and corner makes the play on him.
And he is a senior this year, so whatever college he goes to, they're going to get a good one. Mm-hmm. 2nd and 8, ball at the Mililani 46-yard line. Mayaba, play action. And it has Alapa in the middle, and it is caught. And he has it down at the Mililani, they're going to say the 34-yard line. Gain of 12 on their reception there, Coach, as we check it out here once again.
Yeah, good play, good concept. The slot went out, the receiver did a curl. The defender who was going out almost picked it off, but they got the ball in there. It was a great throw and good catch.
And that is another First Hawaiian Bank first down as, wow, simply put, Miguel making the stop there in the last play. And that will make it 1st and 10, ball at the Mililani 34-yard line. Again, trips off to the far side. 4 wide receivers. Alapa to the near side. Enoch, the setback. And Mayaba goes out, and he gets dragged down, but they're going to say maybe he got 2 yards out of that. Yeah. And we got number 45 for Mililani making the sack.
Yeah, he had pressure right off the bat. If he had a little bit more time, he might have hit Enoch coming out of the backfield. Nobody covered him. Great job on the pass rush.
Katie on the stop there for Mililani. That will make it, they're going to say no gain as the ball is still on the 34-yard line. Trips off to the far side this time as Enoch is standing to Mayaba's right, waiting the snap from center. Looking off to his left, and he pumps, and the ball is out, and 45 with the strip, that is Katie, and let's see who has it. And they're going to say Kahuku maintains possession. But, oh my, that sets up a 3rd down.
Yeah, getting constant pressure now. He steps up in the pocket. Defensive end made a great play on that. Lucky to get the ball back.
Chaz, this has been a story of turnovers and simply that Kahuku cannot afford right now.
Oh, definitely. They need to just keep doing their offense and just make sure they keep the ball away from that Mililani defense.
Absolutely. And that it was a loss of 2 on that, and that would make up 3rd and 12. Ball at the 36-yard line. Mayaba in the shotgun, 4 wide receivers. Enoch to Sojay's right. And Sojay takes out with the ball, 35, 30, and gets out of bounds at the 24-yard line. He needed 12. He got 14 on that, or 12. He got the 12 that he needed. That is a first down.
Yeah, nowhere to go with the ball. Feels no contain, off he goes.
And it looks like Muasao pushes him out. Otherwise, they could have been a further down there. But they're going to say he's a Manapua short of that first down. So it's going to be 4th and 1. Big number 64, Isaiah Bimahi checking at 325. He's going to be a big, huge push on that offensive line. 4th and 1. This is this big 4th down opportunity. Leopold takes it. He bounces in, and he has it first down. And he's dragging the Trojans defenders, and he gets down to about the 17-yard line. He needed 1. He got 8. Coach, that's a big, huge First Hawaiian Bank first down.
That's a huge guy, too. Great play, good blocking, great production. Mililani tried their best, but he just was too big.
Chaz, last year, Leifau was a huge, I guess, impact player for Kahuku in their run last year, and showing it so far in this game.
Well, indeed. I mean, they're doing an excellent job of doing a good balance, the pass and the run.
Play action as Soji races for his life, gets flushed out of the pocket, and it is caught. I believe that's Enoch, and Enoch bounces in, uses his power, and he gets to maybe about the 2-yard line. Late flag. I think we're going to have a face mask penalty perhaps on the Trojans, and that's going to set it at the 1-yard line.
It's going to be interesting to see what this penalty is about. That was a great play, great effort that time by Kahuku, Maiava, and now Wahine.
It was simply, he was just wide open. You couldn't have a better shot for him.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense, number 42. Half the distance, first down.
Kahuku fans re-inviting referee Wade Miranda to their Christmas party as they're happy with the call. As you take a look at the replay.
Yeah, great play by Enoch.
First Hawaiian Bank first down. And back to live action as Leifau tries to jump the pile. And he's going to be short as no signal in the end zone. Let's see. And the referee Wade Miranda says touchdown. Kahuku cuts the lead to 21-20, barring the conversion. Leifau just simply used all of his, I guess, his jumping ability and simply got into the end zone there, Coach.
Yeah, again, it's all effort and heart. He had to scale the hill, and he got over it.
Hefferman set to try the extra point out of the hold of Kaniho. Waiting the snap from center. High snap, ball is down, and the kick is good. And like that, Coach, Kahuku's now made this a ball game as it's now 21-21.
Yeah, they got all the momentum right now. Mililani's going to have to come back and answer this. Great job. A lot of broken plays, but, you know, doesn't matter when you score. It's all about execution.
All right, simply put, we just simply both sides there. As there you take a look at that touchdown score there as Leifau says, all right, I scored. And simply put, that's the 6 points. And there it's what it's all about. The Kahuku Nation out here at Loa Stadium. And they were quiet for most of that first half, but they literally have this side, the press box, literally rocking right now as they are showing their excitement behind their Red Raider team. Chaz, can you hear it?
Yeah, it's always a sight to see. It never gets old. It's one of those long-time traditions at Kahuku, and just to see the community, definitely of both schools, Mililani and Kahuku, coming out, you know, it's just, that's what you love about prep football.
Absolutely, as there you take a look at Sikope Latu set to kick the ball off. I think we have Cosme, one of the returners back there. And that is number 5. That is Motoyama. Motoyama gets up to maybe about the 25-yard line before being stopped.
Well, Mililani's offense got to make a statement right now.
Yeah, definitely, no doubt. I mean, for Mililani, I got to give credit to Kahuku. They've been doing a good job of holding and containing their offense. I think for Mililani, just once they kind of string 1-2 plays together, I think they'll be okay. But they got to make sure that they take care of the football as well.
1st and 10 as ball screen to Mohammed. Mohammed gets around, breaks a couple tackles, and gets dropped by Mulufao after no gain.
Yeah, great pursuit by the defense. They're hoping to get a short pass and long run, but good tackles, good pursuit.
2nd and 10, ball at the 25-yard line. It is definitely here at Aloha Stadium as empty backfield for Dylan Gabriel as they're waiting to stop from center. As Gabriel back to pass, he looks, he fires, it is caught, and I believe that is 39 once again. That is Cosme on the reception.
A lot of energy behind the defense right now. They're lining up quickly, trying to get them out of their tempo.
Third and 6, empty backfield once again, and we're going to have movement as I believe that is Malapiai might have jumped early. Let's wait for the referee's call.
Ball start. Offense, number 75. 5-yard penalty, 3rd down.
They had a couple of players jump, but they said number 75 jumping off sides, and that will send it back to the 24-yard line. 3rd and 11 as Aloha Stadium has gotten so deafening here. It's just unbelievable. 3rd and 11, ball at the 24-yard line. Trips off to the near side this time as Gabriel tries to bark out the signals to his team. He goes back to pass. He looks. He has an open man down the field and overthrows his intended receiver as he had about 2 or 3 steps. 11 was the intended receiver, Ryan Chang. He had a couple steps here, coach. Just took it out here once again.
Yeah, good protection, just a little bit overthrown. Like you said, he had a couple steps on the defensive back.
Kaneo in on coverage, and that will bring up 4th down. Kupayama Hayashi set to kick the ball. He's standing at his own 11-yard line. We have Kaniho set to return. High kick. Kaniho decides to let the ball bounce. He fields it at the 32. Gets it up, dances around, and gets dropped at about the 41-yard line. They're going to see good progress. They're going to mark it at the 42-yard line. 42 with the tackle for Mililani. That is Muasao on the tackle.
You know, Kaniho got a lucky bounce that time, and luckily, you know, it didn't hit him down below the legs because he was very close to that football. Could have easily touched him, and the Mililani special teams was right there. So lucky bounce there for Kaniho to still come up with the football.
Absolutely, as there you see Soji Mayaba, the score 21-21, as he leads his team on the field, trips off to the far side this time as Hefferman with the reception gets up to maybe about the 42-yard line, but he stopped right at the 42-yard line as Muasao, playing Johnny on the spot, gets the stop.
Yeah, they're hoping to get some space out there, but the Mililani defense was great with pursuit, sure tackling, and better hitting.
They're going to see a loss of 1 for Hefferman. Brings up 2nd and 11. Ball at the 41-yard line. 4:25 remains here in the 3rd quarter, with the score tied at 21 apiece. Mayaba in the shotgun. Enoch standing to his right. It is play action as Mayaba passes down the middle. And the ball is out. And Mililani recovers it. As Crimson was the intended receiver. 42 was with the hit. That is Muasao. And we're going to see what the referees call as they're talking things over. Let's see if they indeed, Mililani does maintain possession. And their indication is they got the ball back there, coach.
Yeah, I guess it's the question is, did he have control of the ball when he lost it? Was it a catch or was he bubbling the ball?
Let's check it out here and we can determine that on the replay there, coach.
So good protection.
It
it looks like
it.
Yeah, well, it looked like he had the ball. The defensive player hit his helmet right on the ball.
He really got the good hit.
Yeah, it was a good hit.
And the ball spotted at midfield as Gabriel has the ball at midfield. First and 10, empty backfield. Gabriel back to pass. He looks and in and out of the hands of Motoyama. Motoyama, the intended receiver. 3 was the intended receiver on that play.
Yeah, threw a little bit behind.
Sampaga was the intended receiver there, Coach. Coach Rod not too happy at all there. Brings up second and 10, ball at midfield. Waiting to stop from center. Gabriel pulling the signals out, going back to pass. He looks, fires it down the field, and it is caught, this time by Mohammed. Oh no, that's Cosme on the reception, and Cosme will have it at the 41-yard line.
Is that a catch? You say it wasn't a catch.
That was not a catch, so incomplete. Third and 10. Ball in midfield once again. Gabriel back to pass. He runs for his life as he looks for an open man. And oh my, as the Mililani receiver had to play defender there, as Sampaga had to break it up. Let's check it out here once again, Coach.
Yeah, Dylan scrambling. Defensive back was in position to make a play, and the receiver did a great job of switching roles with him and preventing that interception.
The coach Freitas is like, all right, we got our players on, and I like what we see. We're gonna come at fourth down as Rod York is gonna roll the dice and go at it. 4th and 10, ball at midfield once again. Gabriel's gonna free kick it, and it's blocked as it goes back to Gabriel. He pushes it back, has an open man, wide open, and oh my. That is Kubuyama Hayashi, who was just simply saying, thank you, and literally walked in from 20 yards out, but we have a flag down.
It kind of looked like that was set up.
It kind of like bounced right back at him as the referees are talking things over. We got Danny Bain. We have several other all-star referees tonight, and they're just talking things over, going, what should we call? And Coach Rod is there going, all right, we scored. That should be our point. Whatever way, either team will not be happy. You know, Coach, we in the broadcast, we always have fun with the referees up here, but they do their job and they want to make sure the call is right. And here comes the call right now from Wade Miranda.
We had an ineligible man downfield, 71, off in, 5-yard penalty, replay, 4th down.
Oh my goodness. As what could have been, should have been. And Coach Rod is not happy as he's like, Chaz, what happened there?
I mean, head coach Rod York is not happy with the call. And he kind of is losing his temper right now as another penalty is called.
And I think they might have been ejecting him out of the game because I think he literally said, I love you, but not in those words.
Well, I think Coach Rod is saying that there wasn't anybody downfield. That was just a guess because it was a punt that people are supposed to cover.
They are talking things over. Do you think he's gone, Coach?
No, I think that you get two of those.
Okay. And here comes the call from Wade Miranda once again.
Unsportsmanlike, Mililani, 15-yard penalty, 4th down.
All right, that is the first one as they literally had to hold Coach York back because I think he wanted to go after the referees, but unfortunately, the referees were only doing their job and you got one side making all kinds of noise, and unfortunately the side from Mililani is a little calm at the moment as momentum has literally switched to the side of Kahuku.
I mean, you can just, there's a different feel in the stadium, just in the game. I mean, there's so much riding, there's so much emotion, and what the OIA championship means to both of these communities is just, it's so up there, and it's really, the emotional levels has definitely reached a high here in the third quarter.
And Mililani is going to be taking their first time out here of the first half, and simply put, I think Mililani needed that because things have just gotten out of whack, so to speak, Coach.
Well, I think they've lost their composure a little bit. You know, Rod's trying to make a point. In order for him to have a chance to talk to the official, he had to actually call a timeout, which is too bad because he'll need it later in the game.
Chaz, if you're Coach Freitas right now, what would you be telling your team as you come out to the field?
Is, you know, we just got to keep playing our type of football. I think in the second half, Kahuku has done an excellent job on their defensive side. They've been swarming to the football. They've been making good plays, and they've been holding this Mililani offense, who has been doing an excellent job due to the arm of Dylan Gabriel.
You just saw a quick shot of Coach York. He's simply saying, I'm not inviting you to my party, and I'm speechless if you can believe that. In all the years I've been doing this, Coach.
Well, there's a lot of unusual plays tonight, but I don't think I've ever seen a punt, touchdown pass all in one play.
Well, we got some booing going on from the Kahuku fans as they don't like, what they're seeing from Coach York. But this is what it's all about, Coach, the fans and the game. So let's get it on here.
Yeah, it's a fun situation.
4th and 30 as Kuya Hayashi standing at his own 18-yard line. Waiting to snap from center. Gets on. Almost, I think it was blocked as the ball is picked up. And oh my, as Kahuku literally has it deep as big number 32, that is Kalahale Puna making the recovery there on that block.
Yeah, great individual effort. Didn't look like he was going to be able to make it, but he did. He stretched out.
Chaz, let's take a look at that here once again.
This was great pursuit up front. Saikubioba Hayashi was trying to get it off in time, but great defensive effort that time on the block.
And
we have a dead ball. Personal foul. 23. Kahuku. 15-yard penalty. First out.
Wow. As if you think that Kahuku was having all the momentum, they had a personal foul penalty against them that will set them back 15 yards.
Yeah, those are drive busters. Tough to overcome.
But they still have it in Mililani territory, so this will be excellent field position as they come back onto the field. There you take a look at the score there, 21-21, as Kahuku has it in Mililani territory. Let's see what they can do here on with 3 minutes left here in the third quarter. Sojay has it in the shotgun, trips off to the far side this time. Enoch standing to his right. Alapa to the near side. Waiting to snap from center. High snap. He looks to his left. He races for his life. We have a flag on the play. Play is complete to Maitaira, but I think we may have a possible hold maybe on Kahuku. That will send him back 10 yards.
And normally you see that in that area, it's usually holding an offensive lineman.
Chaz, let's take a look at once again.
I mean,
51 offense. 10-yard penalty. First out.
I mean, the last couple of drives, you got to give credit to that Mililani defense. They're forcing him out of the pocket and having to improvise and extend these plays. So you got to give credit to the Mililani defense for giving constant pressure to Sojay Maiava.
And there, Coach Freitas is like, we're supposed to be going that way and we're going backwards. Ball is now in Kahuku territory as the ball is spotted at the Kahuku's 49-yard line. First and 20. 3:08 remains here in the third quarter with the score remaining 21-21. We have Soje in the shotgun. Enoch standing to his right as a lone setback. Soje looking to down the middle and overthrows his intended receiver, Mike Tyra, who was at the 25-yard line, but the ball falls incomplete. We'll bring up third down.
Yeah, he had a lot of time to throw the ball. It just was pretty good coverage by the defense.
Actually, we'll bring up second down.
Timeout, Kahuku. First timeout of the half.
And Kahuku will take a timeout as they simply want to talk things over, as I guess you could say the momentum is sort of switching back and forth. And as Kahuku, makes their step forward, those penalties are driving them back.
That's true. This is unusual where you have the whole team come up and talk to them when the head coach is speaking. So I think he's trying to get their composure back and get their poise together.
Yeah, I believe that's a smart timeout by Coach Freitas to kind of just reset the situation, say, hey guys, still a lot of football left to be played. Let's go out there one play at a time and let's just make sure that we're playing our type of football, what got us here. And, I think that's a smart timeout by Coach Freitas to kind of settle his boys down and say, hey, let's get back to playing football.
And on the other side there, I was looking at the Mililani coaches. They're just telling their players that we need to get the momentum back. We got to stop with these careless mistakes, and we just got to see what happens here on this second down play coming up. Second and 20, ball at the Kahuku 49-yard line. 2:53 remains here in the third quarter, and it's score tied at 21-21. Enoch in motion. Ball is handed out to Enoch. Enoch is met immediately at the line, and he's pushed backwards. Making the stop for Mililani is number 77. That is Tulimoto making the stop.
Yeah, it looked like it was just a snafu, the whole thing.
And watching that replay, Coach, I'm watching the Mililani defense, and they're kind of sitting back and letting the offensive linemen come to them. Once they see that they're running, then they're going to cover that attack.
Loss of one on that play. Sorry, Coach, as brings up third and 21. Ball at the own 48-yard line. Soje in the shotgun, goes back to pass. He looks, doesn't find opening, races out to his right. He runs out, tries to find an open man, and Heverman comes back, gets the reception, and I think he might have a gain of about maybe 3 yards on that reception.
Again, Soje is so athletic, he's able to get outside to contain. He gets depth, but he keeps going, never gives up on the play, and always makes something happen.
They're going to say he got 2 on that. And Sikopilatu set to try the punt. High punt, short, and fair catch. As number 5, Motoyama, almost bobbled that, but he maintains possession, and the ball is at the 12-yard line.
Coach, I have a question about your quarterbacks. I mean, both of these quarterbacks, Gabriel and Mayava, they're both able to escape pressure so much. What do you tell your quarterback in those situations where they're extending play?